Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Fragrances and Coffee. Today we're going to be talking about Creed Aventus Absolu.
Ooh.
We're going to do two parts of this series. So today is part one, and we're just going to focus on first impressions. Well, I smelt it. So have you, Mohammed. But Samir, this is going to be his first impression. So we're going to see if the king likes it.
I'm lazy.
I'm going to give you my impression. I actually like it. I like it better than the original Aventus. Maybe
he's liking a niche. Okay.
A niche, yeah.
And it's on a record.
Yeah. I mean, I tell you why I like it, because it's like a grown-up version of the original. I mean, to me, it's a little bit more mature. Okay.
It is.
In my opinion.
So it's a grandpa for Aventus.
You know, yeah. It's like Aventus grew up.
I mean, big brother.
Yeah.
Or
no, he actually grew up. So let's do some sprays.
But after Aventus came Aventus Cologne, which was a little bit younger, I would say.
I think that's like very light. So that was like for people who like.
Yeah, so it was younger.
Like it strong. Okay, yeah, he could be the baby brother. So let's do some sprays here for everybody.
And what batch is this?
Well, batch code.
I think
there's only
it
one
just
batch.
produced one batch.
Yeah.
So
for all
far,
you guys out,
it's the one batch.
Like batch codes.
Start buying it now. This will be the golden batch.
Because you'll never know. They might change the batch.
And I think it's a limited release.
You know, I heard that.
I heard that,
but I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I heard that too, that it's a limited release.
Because nowhere on the box it says it's a limited release or anywhere. Even the 2010,
2010
anniversary
edition was for a very long time. It was available.
Yeah.
But was it
10th anniversary?
Limited? That was limited. Yeah. That kind of ended. But this one, I don't think it's limited.
Yeah, you never know. That could be just a sales tactic.
Okay, so let's smell this now.
I really like it.
I get the bergamot.
Yeah, for sure. It's citrusy in the opening.
Lemony kind of stuff.
I'm looking for pineapple, which I can't detect yet.
Okay, it's in the background somewhere.
It's buried underneath.
You know, I didn't look at the notes of this. I forgot to. I wanted to, and I forgot.
Okay.
Does it have pineapple in it?
Yeah,
this
it does, right?
It does? Wow.
It has grapefruit, bergamot, blackcurrant on the top notes.
Okay. So that's blackcurrant was, I think, in the Aventus too.
In mid notes, it has ginger, cinnamon, citron, cardamom.
Cardamom?
Yes. And base is pink pepper, patchouli, and vetiver.
So there's no pineapple?
Yeah.
There's no pineapple.
There is no pineapple.
There is no pineapple?
Yeah,
officially, there is no pineapple.
I mean, it feels like there is. I mean, it smells like there is.
There is some sweetness to it, but that's not pineapple because...
Well, that's like... Okay. For a second here, that's like the Mont Blanc Explorer. It's inspired by Aventus, but it also has no pineapple. So, okay. So, they must do something to give it that smell.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay, for me, I usually jump or go away from a lot of perfume based on first impression. That happened last time with the scent Elixir.
Okay.
I hated it, and then when I took a deep dive, I actually liked it. If I were to make a judgment on first impression and thinking this is Aventus Absolu, my idea would be that this would be one of those glorious Aventus that is hard to get now. 2010 or 2011 batch.
Okay.
Smelling this doesn't remind me of that.
Yes.
And for the next part, I brought my older bottle, so we'll do comparison.
And we also have a dry down here.
Yep. So we'll do a comparison of this versus the older in the next next part. For this,
oh wow, that changed.
Okay, so I gotta try the dry down.
Yeah, we sprayed this about maybe 20 minutes ago.
So if you go to a high-end store and you smell it, and salesperson is trying to sell you, if they're trying to sell me, I wouldn't buy it in the first 5 minutes. That's for sure.
Why is that?
It's not a $700 scent.
Yeah, is it because it reminds you too much of the original? Or?
No, it doesn't remind me of anything. If it did, I would buy it. I would pay $1,000.
I agree with you because.
Are you getting any cinnamon or no?
No cinnamon, and I'm not getting even cardamom.
I agree with you because again, everything here all smells like
maybe
Aventus.
Cardamom is so overpowered because of all the fruits that's on the top. So this was current spray. This is the dry down.
Okay. What I remember when I sprayed on my skin, I get a lot of smokiness.
Okay. Yeah, that's the other test you gotta do now. So.
And I find this longevity is better than the regular Aventus.
Okay, based on the strip,
It was projecting.
I don't usually
7,
try
8
things on
hours.
my skin.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna try it on my skin.
So going back to what you're saying, that it's not worth buying. I agree with you.
Okay, on the first.
Yeah,
first
but I'll tell
test.
you why I agree with you. Because there's so many out there that smell like it.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend, what is it?
Like that.
$800?
700 some change
Yes.
For
Canadian.
something that you can get maybe for, well, like for example, this one. This is actually nice. I have the intense version of the 𝗔𝗯𝘀𝗃𝗏𝗄. This smells almost identical, and so does the 𝗔𝗃𝗲𝘃𝗏𝗃 from 𝗔𝗃𝗲𝘀𝗏𝗃.
Oh, we don't have that here.
But yeah, that's okay. But it does not smell like okay. Going back to this, the dry down's different. It totally changes. It to me it changes dramatically. That pineapple's gone. It's gone.
I didn't smell pineapple. Even in the beginning, I didn't smell any pineapple.
But that
Okay.
I know
There was maybe grapefruit or some other fruit mix, orange,
right.
like mix of oranges.
Yeah, but even though that doesn't have pineapple, I don't know why I still feel like I get pineapple. Maybe I have because I feel like I have the original in my head.
Older batches, they were more pineapple and apple.
Yeah, that's why they made it smokiness to it. Yeah, there's no apple in this either.
There was a talk in the community.
Which community is this?
Fragrance community.
There's a community. Okay.
Okay. So they were comparing a lot this to Dior Sauvage Elixir.
Oh no.
And I tried this earlier.
Come on.
I don't get anything similar to Sauvage Elixir.
I don't get anything from
saying that. I don't. Obviously, they have. They don't know what elixir.
So
smells
this
like.
Is probably going to be close to one of these.
Okay.
In my opinion, it's not close to any of these.
No.
Older
now
batches,
these are my favorite. So is Orion, and I don't like Harris. So this Orion and 𝗔𝗯𝘀𝗃𝗏𝗄.
Okay.
I don't think this comes close to any of those, but we gotta try them one by one. We'll see how it goes. So it will be a little bit longer video again. But for this part, this based on the two strips that we've tried, maybe a dry down, maybe in the new one. To me, it's not doing much. Now skin, we gotta
on skin.
Yeah, we gotta.
It is.
Yeah, we gotta let it rest and see how it goes.
So far, well, I
okay,
remember
you know what?
Was really
it's
nice.
already different on the skin.
Yes,
I'm gonna try it on my
it's
skin.
very different on the skin. So this does no justice, but sadly we gotta try it on these first.
Oh, on my skin, it's very tart.
Yep, it's very different.
It's very tart in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like a sour tart.
Yes.
Very
I'm getting the same kind of.
What a difference from paper to skin, eh?
It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Like this does no justice to it. But again.
Wow.
Now
it doesn't smell like Aventus at all on my skin.
It doesn't smell like Aventus still.
Yeah.
You do get a little bit of that smokiness, but there is no pineapple. So that smokiness doesn't come close to this.
See, when I smelt it at the store, I didn't spray it on my skin. I just smelt it on paper.
But you liked it.
But I liked it.
Do you still like it on the paper?
Yeah, on my skin, yes.
On the paper still?
Yes, because it totally changes.
And would you spend?
No.
Okay, forget about your bias. But if you were to buy it,
if I were to buy it, if I had
would
the money, if I weren't so cheap when it comes to niches.
So let's say it was still Creed and it's still 720, but somebody said, okay, hell, I'll give you for 300. Would you still take it?
Not for 300. I don't spend that much money. I don't like to spend that much money on fragrances. But it's.
Would you buy it?
Yes.
Is it because it's Aventus?
Aventus, and
is it because it has Aventus name to it?
No.
Could it be called something else?
It is a very nice scent. If you really like Aventus, then this might be a little twist on Aventus.
If you want to add,
is it a little twist? Okay, so this was part one.
I'm not very familiar with the older batches.
Okay, so we'll make
we'll
make you familiar with that. Okay, so for this part, the verdict, he wouldn't buy it because it's
the cost.
The cost.
But
you would buy it because you buy Aventus and you liked it. On its own, you liked it. Forget about Aventus, you liked it because it gives you that twist.
I mean, the reason I tried, I was looking for the same old thing. I might get that stuff. The oldest batch I have smelled
on this
was 2017, I guess.
Was that was that a 100 ml bottle? 17?
Yes.
So that was
ml,
okay.
Yeah.
I had that bottle then.
Was smoky, was very nice. It is.
So which Aventus do you have? What batch do you have?
I have 2019.
Okay. And
Yes.
this doesn't do any of that. Does it come close to that?
It's different than the other one. Mine was very citrusy like this. Now it became more smoky.
Okay.
It is. I bought a 500 ml flacon.
So is you saying
Yeah.
the aged make it smokier?
Yes, could
Okay.
be. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. It's really changing on my skin.
It is,
But
like
on
it's
skin
changing.
or
Right
on
now,
clothes,
I could smell.
I get that
I'm smelling
smokiness,
pineapple, even though
I
there's no
can.
pineapple in it.
which I used to
I
get
can.
from
Maybe it's me,
2017
because I
or
did- this is my
2018
setup today.
batches.
You know what it
Okay.
smells like to me? Okay, you ever been to a Brazilian barbecue and they grill?
Oh, yes, I have.
When they grill pineapple on the
No.
on the grill. Yeah. They're for their dessert they grill pineapple
Okay.
on the grill.
Ugh.
And you have it with cinnamon. To me,
With
it smells
cinnamon.
like grilled pineapple. Now
Okay.
That's beyond my domain. I don't know.
I like it. I'm still liking
Okay,
it.
I'm confused.
I'm still liking
I'm
it.
confused
It's changing now.
because
it's
my
really changing.
bias, it's Aventus.
Okay,
The
yeah.
name on it is Aventus,
Okay, yeah.
and if I'm a fan of Aventus, I want this to smell like Aventus and
Yes.
better or stronger or
Okay,
like
yeah.
because Absolu, right? So it should be a stronger version or a nicer version of Aventus.
Okay.
Although I don't know all the notes of Aventus, I know
Okay.
there's pineapple in it. There's blackcurrant in it, I believe.
Yes.
This one I don't know the notes. You read the notes. There's no pineapple in it. But
For
that doesn't
original
mean,
Aventus, in mid notes it says pineapple,
Yeah.
patchouli, Moroccan jasmine.
and this doesn't have patchouli either.
Yes.
Maybe. Okay, so this has
No, this has patchouli and vetiver in the base note.
in the base note. Okay,
yeah.
Let me see. Ginger cinnamon. See, I'm not getting cinnamon.
I'm not
Yeah,
getting cardamom
Me
either.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any of those.
I don't
I'm
know.
getting-
I'm still smelling it.
I'm getting
fruity.
all the
it's still
fruity,
on my
citrusy sort of a
skin,
scent,
where
yeah.
on the paper it went dark.
It's becoming nice now. Nicer.
Yeah.
It is nicer, but
It is
it
loud.
is okay
Yeah.
on its own. If this is not Aventus, it's
Okay.
Creed anything. That's a very good scent.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit pricey,
is.
but it's a good scent.
Yeah, but
It's
just
good. It's not. I
but
like it. It's nice.
To be labeled Aventus, I think that's my beef is. If
Okay.
you're selling me an Aventus, I want Aventus. If it's similar to Aventus, we got a lot of options. Creed is
Yes.
already behind.
yes,
Yeah.
there.
Why bring out something that is already out? So this probably will smell like some of those,
Yeah,
or one of those at least.
for sure.
So what's the point of bringing out a new one with the Aventus name on it?
You think it's a cash grab?
I don't know. Probably. Who knows?
Probably. I
Who
think.
knows? I don't know.
See,
what the
when
thinking is.
I first heard it was going to be released, when it was announced, I thought, okay, they're coming out with because it's Absolute. I thought they were coming out with a winter version of Aventus.
Would
That's
darker,
what I thought. Like
would be a darker version
because
of it. Yeah,
the bottle was
that's
black,
what it is. Yeah.
and then Absolute, the name Absolute. But to me, I'm finding this still fresh. It's still to me,
It's too fresh. Yeah, it's still fresh. It's not a winter
It's still a
scent.
summer fragrance. In
It's
my
a
opinion.
summer's fragrance. That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
It's fresher than I think even the Aventus.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So let's end this part here. He loves it. He loves
I
it.
like it. Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
So
If I find it in a better price, yeah, for sure I'll buy it.
price for me, if I'm confused, like scent itself, I'm
Yeah.
confused. This was supposed to be my bottle.
Okay.
I opened it. I said, okay, I would like it, but I'm not a big fan of it
Okay.
so far.
So far, you're not a fan.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll
but-
take it.
Sure, it's yours. $800.
Yeah, if you don't want it,
It-
I'll take it. Sure.
$800 because it's an old batch. It's the oldest batch.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be the
Oldest
first
batch,
batch.
yeah.
No, this is the oldest batch.
Maybe you should put it away when they come out the second batch. You could put it on eBay.
Yeah, there you go.
You could
So-
pay off your mortgage maybe with
Yeah.
it.
If you want to do that, yes, absolute worth it. Buy it right now.
Okay.
Get it, like maybe even at a deal somewhere.
Okay.
Save it. Maybe in 5 years it's gonna go.
I totally
crazy.
agree. If you could find it at your local discounters,
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay full pop. Try to find it at your
Yeah,
local
but
discounters.
you said you won't pay $300 for it, so it can be $300.
Well, maybe some people
oh no,
will pay the $300. Not me. I still won't do it.
this won't be for $300 though. That's true, unless it does horribly bad. Even then, it won't be $300 because there's no
now
$300
I'm
cologne.
getting little hint of like lavender kind of smell in it.
My goodness,
Okay.
on my skin, it's
Yeah.
still
So,
fresh.
It's changing.
Let's
Okay.
end this
Yeah.
so people don't get
Absolutely.
fed up.
So we don't want to put people to sleep with our video. So there will be a part 2.
Okay.
We're going to continue our discussion with the new Creed Aventus Absolu, and we're going to compare it to all the dupes and the non-dupes, the ones that were inspired by Aventus, which was
that's a debate
Mancera,
now. That's a debate. So for next part we'll do
Tiziana and Mont Blanc, and maybe we'll talk with the 𝗔𝗯𝘀𝗶𝗏𝗄𝗏. So until then, I'm John.
Samir.
Mohammed.
We'll see you on our next show.
Next part. Yep.
Take care. Good night.